Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Connor Semsker, and today I wanted to bring you guys a review of a new controller company. They're called the Controller People. So they basically hit me up, sent me an email, asked if I wanted to review one of their controllers. I said sure. They're a brand new company. They have hardly any experience, hardly any exposure, and I thought their design was rather unique. I haven't seen anything like this before on a controller, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, which I'm sure most of you don't considering they have no exposure, I'll put some pictures on screen. So basically what their controller is like a Battle Beaver or a Scuff or a Cinch or any of those normal controllers that a lot of people use for competitive. However, instead of buttons or paddles, what they use are kind of like triggers on the back. It's kind of difficult to explain. Like I said, I'm gonna have pictures up and stuff, but it's a very unique design and I do enjoy it, and I felt that it was really comfortable in my hand the first time I put it in my hands. I thought it was really nice, comfortable, everything really that you could want from the controller, and it works great. I have had really no issues with the paddles or the triggers or whatever you want to call them on the back. I felt those worked flawlessly and I didn't have any issues. Now, while everything is pretty much good about this controller, there's definitely some flaws about it. There's a couple things that are just not completely up to par with like something like Battle Beaver. I've been using their controller for months and everything's been great, and this controller is definitely got potential to be up there with Battle Beaver. I personally think that over some time, when this company gets some leverage, once they start going, once they start, expanding and being able to do more things with their products, I think that their controller is going to be very popular eventually in the future. Now, I don't want to talk about the positives too much because I know that a lot of the positives are the same as Battle Beaver or Scuff or Cinch or something like that. What's bad about this controller is I think there's a couple problems with the quality. Like when you're holding it, it feels fine, and like the buttons are literally not the problem at all. The buttons on the back, like the buttons, triggers, I don't really even know what to call them, whatever they are in the back, that's not a problem whatsoever. I think where the problem are the little things. For example, the PlayStation button that you click in to pull up the dashboard, that button sometimes, not every time, but if you press it in a weird way, it'll get stuck in there. And what ends up happening is you have to click it again for it to get back to like a normal thing. I'll try to put a video of me doing that on screen. Also, another problem that I had was the left stick that you use to sprint. It doesn't make like a loud clicking noise when you're trying to sprint, and I've noticed that that's one of the things I really liked about Battle Beaver and even just the regular PS4 controller, is when you sprint, it makes that nice satisfying click when you push in the left stick. So that wasn't there. I mean, obviously the sprint still works and everything's functioning flawlessly with the controller, but it doesn't make that nice good sound, and I think that's partially due to quality reasons. And one last thing, this isn't like a horrible flaw, and I'm pretty sure that you can order the controller just like a regular shell like you would with a normal PS4 controller, but this one was kind of slippery just because of the paint job is really glossy, and I mean this is kind of expected with any glossy controller, so this isn't really a big flaw, but I just wanted to mention it in case you guys are deciding to get a glossy controller. Very slippery, so when your hands start sweating up a little bit, you're gonna lose a little bit of grip, so I just want to let you guys know that. But pretty much everything else is a positive, man. I think the triggers on the back, not a problem at all, and I like the design. I think it's very comfortable, maybe even more comfortable than a Battle Beaver, maybe more comfortable than a Scuff. I mean, I really think these things on the back are great, but if they can just work out some other like small issues that the actual controller itself has, I think they can make a kick-ass controller that can compete with every other controller on the market, and I think this company definitely has a lot of potential in the future, and I do see them going pretty far and becoming popular in the future. So that's my review. I thought it was a pretty solid controller. I'm probably going to continue using my Battle Beaver, but this is definitely going to be my main backup in case anything happens with that. This thing's a good controller and I would recommend it for you guys. But that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.